Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you, but take from it whatever will serve you best. And if anything in these messages does resonate or provide guidance, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to continue reading for you. So Geminis, we're going to get into it. Let's take a look at what's going on with Geminis this month. What's the current energy for Geminis? Nine of Wands, all right. A Chariot in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like right now, Geminis, y'all are feeling kind of burnt out or very burnt out. Some of you are experiencing a lot of exhaustion and fatigue, and some of you are also, feeling a lack of motivation and feeling just really depleted. There's too many people asking for things from you right now. That could be at work, it could be in your personal life. But there's this feeling of like, I've had enough, like, leave me alone, I'm done, I don't want to do anymore. Some of you also have just been working way too hard, and your health is being affected. So some of you, it could be very real. Like, it could really be that you've physically been unwell, or again, just like feeling really exhausted and fatigued, lacking energy, lacking motivation. So let's take a look at what the block is, although that does kind of touch on it, but what's the block for Geminis right now? What is the block? Okay. The World and the Magician. I like this story. I mean, it's just nice because it's a bookend. The Magician at the beginning, leading to the World. So the block right now, like I said, Chariot in reverse, Magician in reverse. Your kind of inner magic and manifester is on pause right now. Like they're just closed for business right now. That's the block in terms of feeling your own kind of power and passion and that kind of, magical energy that you bring to the world, your knowledge, that desire to, the desire to manifest right now is just not there, and you're not seeing the bigger picture, or you're not able to connect to the bigger picture right now, or you're not really able to connect to the wider world around you and see that potential, have that kind of hopeful, optimistic energy. Like it's been really hard to find that within you. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what is emerging. What's emerging for Geminis? The High Priestess in reverse. Anything else about what is emerging for Gemini? Six of Cups. Okay. Again, a lot of these big energy cards, all the major arcana types coming out today for you. So for you, Gemini, what's emerging? Like, this, I think, is a good sign because it shows that there is a network of support around you. And so right now, because there's so little that you can draw out from yourself and that you can give of yourself right now, it's really falling onto your community is going to come through, your network is really going to come through for you. So that could be your friends, that could be your family, your loved ones, the communities you're part of, this idea of mutual aid, and helping one another, and the ones who have more, giving to the ones who have less, and that's purely just on an energetic level. It doesn't necessarily have to be material, even though they could be as well. But on an energetic level right now, the people in your life who have energy and support to give, like they're the ones who you can rely on, and they're the ones who just know that there are people around you who care about you, and that it's okay that even though right now you're not feeling your best and you're just not in a place of feeling empowered or feeling excited about the future, like it's okay. There are people who are going to take care of you. Don't forget that. So just watch out for that. And that also might mean that you need to ask for help, right? So sometimes that is, we get in our own way when we retreat, or when we get into this mode of just wanting to hide away from the world and just wanting to not deal with it at all. But just know that you can ask for help, and you should ask for help, and that's what's going to bring forward the people around you who are able to be there for you. And so the High Priestess as well, your intuition is going to play a part in this, right? In terms of who you want to be reaching out to, because of course it can be a very vulnerable thing, it can be a delicate thing where our egos get in the way. We're convinced that we don't need help, or that people don't care, or that you don't want to be connecting with people. And so your intuition right now might be a little whack from that, like it might be kind of giving you that wrong message. So try to tap into feeling vulnerable if indeed you have been in this place, and sharing that you're just not doing so great, and that you're kind of struggling, and that's okay. You don't need a solution. You don't need to fix anything. You kind of just need to be taken care of, or you just need to feel validated and to feel supported in this moment. So that's what's emerging, and then we'll look at what the advice is. What's the advice for, advice for Geminis, the lovers? We were just talking about love, right? So it might be that some of you are in a romantic relationship or partnership, and similar thing, like lean on that person right now. They're there for you. Don't retreat. And if you're single, again, the lovers you can love anyone. You can be lovers with anyone. It doesn't have to be only in a romantic or sexual context, right? This is just all about connection, human connection, and finding that kind of space to be yourself, and to be safe, and to be vulnerable, and to receive care. That's the advice, is to find that. And to also, this is going to help a little bit in terms of your overall mindset right now. When you are when you feel like you have the space to, just always think long term right now. Whatever stuck phase you're in, just know that that's temporary. Everything is always temporary, and everything always is in a cycle. So just because you're in a down cycle right now, that's where you're meant to be, and it's going to move. It's going to change. This Three of Wands energy, right, is kind of a counter to this burnt out energy. So it's asking you to keep a expansive perspective in mind. That there may be lots of little things right now that feel overwhelming, and that's causing burnout, that's causing stress, and that just feels like there's no end to it, and it's really just taking a lot out of you. But if you're able to take a bigger view of things, that's going to give you the perspective you need to know that, like, what actually does matter. Does any of the stuff I'm worrying about or feeling bad about, like, does it actually matter? Will it matter in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, right? What is what are the parts of me that, you know, I know are going to still be around in the long-term future. I'm still going to have myself, I'm still going to have my spirit, my mind, my dreams, my values, like all that bigger picture stuff is, I think, what's going to help you, again, reconnect with the magician in you and reconnect with the world, thinking about the macro level of things. Okay, Gemini, so, oh yeah, and of course, the lovers, that's your card, Gemini, the twins, the two, the couple. So again, it's really reconnecting with yourself as well. Like the lovers doesn't even necessarily have to involve another party, even though that is important in terms of what we were saying about community earlier. But this is your card, so I also feel like the advice is to, like, just continue being yourself and know that there's no wrong or lesser way of doing that you are perfect as you are. And let's take a look at our love forecast to end, as always. What's the love forecast for Gemini? What's the love forecast for Gemini? 5 of Wands. Anything else? 5 of Cups. Okay. Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. A little all over the place, I would say. Well, let's take a look at these 2 5 cards. 5 of Cups and 5 of Wands. So I think right now, like, the relationship side of things, there's always the past that, you know, does its pesky little thing, intruding into the present and how we can't let go and move beyond things that have happened in the past. So some of you are still on a healing journey, I would say, in terms of past relationship or an ex. So there's this sense of some of you are still working through a past relationship that didn't end well, and that you're still kind of in that fight mode and that anger stage, that you're still feeling very bitter about it. And then, you know, you're gonna have to move towards allowing yourself to properly grieve that relationship and feel disappointed, and know that it is what it is. Like, you did your best, they maybe did their best, I don't know, but it's something you need to move on from. And then as far as bringing in our queen energies here, Queen of Pentacles was in reverse, Queen of Swords, well, that's you right there, Gemini, the air element. I think right now a lot of you are, especially like in the context of the rest of the reading, like, you're less focused on finding a relationship for those of you who are single right now. And it's more about regaining your own sense of self-empowerment, right, over your life and your choices, and feeling like a badass and just feeling your strongest, healthiest self again. And Queen of Pentacles energy too, here with the Earth, it's getting your business, your shit in order, like getting your house in order before you let anyone in, before you welcome another person in to your world. You kind of have to get it into order. And right now you're out of order. I'm talking about your inner world, by the way, but you know, it could also have effects on your environment, right? So that's kind of what these 5 cards also speak to, is like getting that inner world in order, because right now things are kind of a mess. Things are kind of all over the place. You need to do some tidying up emotionally and spiritually, right? And get yourself back to this queen energy of confidence and yeah, confidence and strength. So Gemini, I do like this reading a lot for you. Like there's so much powerful energy going on, even if it might feel like things are kind of out of balance right now, but just know that you're gonna come out of it stronger than ever. And yeah, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.